Hey everybody.
That was a lot more chill than I remember.
That was the
being.
weirdest intro we've ever had.
Did it also that I remember?
Did it also lag a little bit?
When we start before we hit play, that's what happens.
It lagged a couple times for me, but
it lagged a bit. But we're good.
How's it going, everybody? Last time, Matt, last time you wore that shirt, you made that pumpkin.
Whoa.
As far as I know.
No, that is true.
As far as I know.
It was, I didn't even know that intro existed, so that was...
Hey, I didn't either. I like messed around with making a bunch of different intros at one point in time, and that one was in there.
Let me
As
put
a backup.
the music back on.
I was vibing.
This was the most Canto Bighty music I could find. It's not very Canto Bighty at all, but...
It's like chill, Coruscanti hip-hop beats to study to.
Well, I guess that's what it is.
It's good enough.
Let's kick this off for old time's sake.
Dog worm for sale. Hey, stop walking on my...
That's leaked footage from Kenobi. You're welcome.
Yep.
He's got to go around and recreate Qui-Gon's steps. I love it. It's perfect.
I don't really know.
Qui-Gon steps right through the Dunware.
Yeah. I don't really know what we're gonna talk about today.
That's a really good question.
Whatever anyone wants.
Star Wars.
Jack's gonna be here. We're gonna talk about Star Wars. May the 4th be with everyone.
Okay,
As
cool.
cheesy as that always is to say to everybody.
May
It's
the
May
4th be with everyone. And spoilers, it's also Jack's birthday, so chat, when he arrives, everybody just bomb the chat and say happy birthday to him.
Everybody pretends
Yeah.
like it's not his birthday.
Or you can do that as well.
No, I'm
just
kidding.
pretend you don't
wish
know.
Him a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, but happy Star Wars Day! So it's a Canto Bight theme tonight.
Canto
Yeah.
Bight. So we've got Lando. And
No.
we've got Hunter.
Excuse me, I have a cape. It's undercover. I'm not Hunter. You can't
Oh.
tell that it's Hunter.
No, that's good. That's good.
What are you talking about?
The cape adds to it. The vest adds to it with the tie. I actually like it. You guys look like you're dressed to go out on the town.
You wanna know the best part of this? AJ, make my picture bigger. If you can. Figure that out. Yeah,
Whoa.
no, not that one. There you go. So the best part about this is, if it's like the cape, what Hunter would totally do is just one of these.
Oh, 100%.
Just pull out the knife.
He
Anyway,
would also
go back.
wear a hat.
He would also wear the headband
Himself.
because it doesn't come off.
He
It's
puts
glued on.
the hat over the headband and the cape on. That's how he
There you
dresses
go.
up. That's how he disguises himself. That's how he does anything. I mean, it's impossible to disguise yourself when you have half your face tattooed.
It doesn't go away.
Very true. Do we like this background? It was between this and this, but you can't see that now, so.
I thought you were talking about your background, and I'm just noticing Kylo and Cobb.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm like, I love
It's
that
a
background
busy
there.
background now.
I like Kylo and Cobb. Kylo and Cobb looks good.
A
I like
very
this-
unlikely
I'm
duo.
chilling with this guy. I like this guy. I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah.
This guy, actually. I don't know that
He's trying to get some tea down there or whatever.
Can I
Canto
get-
Bight in the Lego
Is
game is
this
amazing,
guy?
by the way.
guy. It is.
It's a lot of fun.
There's like
That
a cupcake shop or whatever.
is where you find Sidon. Find. You have to like. Oh,
There
come
he
on.
is.
Excuse
There-
me.
There's just all these things to play with here. We didn't load it up with new things.
When was the last time we did a live stream?
Kylo on the cob.
When was the last time we did a live stream? When was the last episode of Book of Boba Fett?
There you go. That's the answer.
February?
Forever ago.
Oh my god.
Hey, we can talk about the behind the scenes, but we only watched like 70% of it.
I did.
Yeah, we only watched
That's fair.
70% of it because I had a panic and couldn't find my my tattoo makeup. What?
Wait, that's not a real tattoo?
No. I hate to break it to you.
Where's your dedication? This
Gone.
is a real plum bloom right here.
Is it?
What is that?
It's definitely not a pincushion strawberry that I found safety pinned to my tuxedo t-shirt.
Pincushion strawberry.
Yeah, look at this. It's a little pincushion.
So this shirt, I'm glad you asked, is from Star Wars Celebration Chicago 2019.
Yeah.
It's Lando's shirt. What's the design of Lando's shirt at the end of Solo? And they made it into just a little button-down shirt for Celebration. It was my favorite thing there. What?
What?
Nothing.
What
I
just
just heard it
happened?
say it again. Lando's shirt.
Why did it say Lando's shirt?
I have no idea.
How's the feed going, everybody? Is it lagging? I don't know what's going on.
No idea.
Lando's shirt. It's like we have a producer and they're just playing like the sound clip.
Yeah, it's secretly Shelby. She's redeeming herself. Okay. Also, I
Who's
feel like
Jeff?
it needs to be said.
That guy.
Jeff.
Oh, that's Jeff.
Oh my god, I can't.
Jeez.
There it is.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we had the PAX panel, just to catch everybody up, right?
Oh, yeah,
so
we did.
We had our PAX panel, and it was great, and we want to thank everyone who was there. It was a lot of fun. But unfortunately, we had a huge issue with the recording of it, and so unfortunately, we're pretty sure it's never actually going to get posted. But it might eventually. Like
They might have backup audio for us.
We're still waiting to hear back. So there might be a light at the end of the tunnel, but it most likely won't get posted, unfortunately. But maybe not.
But you can imagine what it was like. Just picture a bunch of people sitting in a room, enjoying themselves. You got
It was fun.
Yeah. It was. It was.
All right, pick a card, any card.
That one. No.
It's a couple of wavy
That one.
lines. Oh,
Wow.
You're
you
right.
got
It is.
look at that. Look at that.
That's incredible. Wow. How'd
I
you
wanted to incorporate some sort of like gambling into this, but I had no idea how it would work. So maybe next time.
Well, you got these.
Oh yeah, roll the dice, and then I'll try to guess what it is.
All right. Here we go.
All right, it's gonna be blue. It's every time you've ever done this, it's blue. These
All
things
right.
are loaded. I bet 500 credits.
Red.
Let me see.
We bet 500
What do you mean,
credits
let you see?
wrongly.
Oh, look, the red side. Here it is. What am I supposed to do?
I'm not buying it.
All right, hold on. We'll roll it right there. Yes.
Blue.
All right, let me just tilt it.
We can't see it, Matt.
It was blue.
It's blue.
Hey, I won my 500 back.
Like there was some crafty editing there.
We also got behind the scenes look at Matt's desk.
Live look.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you did. Look at that.
Look at that. Whoa!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No,
As
that
we
was
look-
perfect.
That was perfect
I'm just
timing.
covered in dung worms.
I'm
And-
sorry. There's just so much that's just still in here from Book of Boba Fett that I haven't
that's-
cleared out. I'm very distracted and I'm getting in organization
know what?
mode.
Matt, we didn't get to talk to you about Lego Star Wars. We did that podcast separately. So
Oh, yeah, we
if
did.
you have any like immediate thoughts on that,
They put so much time and effort into that game.
They really
it
did.
actually like astounds me that like every single corner of that world and every single character had something funny to say, and everything is just so fleshed out. Like I get why they delayed it like 8 times for like
Yeah.
5 years, because they just keep adding stuff to it.
and I mean, even with all the stuff, there's still a lot of bugs. So they probably had to get a lot of those bugs out over time. But it's an amazing game. And today they added, or maybe not last night, but the Bad Batch and the Mando Season 2 characters, which they didn't do Cobb Vanth. What's the point? He's the first cameo of Season 2.
That's
What's
true. I
the
didn't
point? The funny thing about like the Bad Batch ones is it's literally just what's from the set. So there's nothing different. The crosshair is Imperial. If you shoot them and make them explode, their heads pop off and they are their actual heads. So
Yeah, we checked.
I highly suggest doing that at least once so you can see their little faces underneath the helmets.
They actually had Lego figures, so I guess
Yeah.
they should have had the heads under there.
I'm
under the
surprised they
helmets.
didn't do the heads like by default. Because the
I know,
helmets
or
are
at least
bad.
have 2 outfits for them and change that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe that's too much.
That is too
But
much.
it's cool to show off all their different helmets, I guess. I was a little sad that some of the characters that were added on didn't have like lines and stuff, but I get that's also hard to add. Like all of the Rogue One characters didn't have anything to say really. Jin's outfit, they chose the weirdest outfit
Why is
for
she wearing
Jin.
the hat? I was just gonna say, why is Jin wearing the hat? Like that's such like an underrated like outfit, Yadu Jin, but like still like it's weird.
it's a good
that
outfit,
They
but-
picked that
Yeah.
When did she wear that hat?
when they're on
When
the
it's
rain
raining.
planet.
Edu. Okay.
Edu, Yadu,
Edu.
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 Hey,
No.
Levi.
Hey,
No, Lego
Hey,
Omega.
hey.
Hey.
Shelby.
Shelby.
Is this a
Hello.
different all-new nerd? I'm
Yeah,
gonna guess it
it's
is.
literally signed Johnny.
Oh, jeez. It's been a long
Wow.
day.
Good job.
You know what? Levi's undercover as Johnny. That's my
Alright.
take.
yeah, how
No,
do we know Levi didn't
no,
just sign it as Johnny?
It's
How are we supposed to take that?
I'm
undercover
glad you
as-
pointed it out.
All right, AJ. Yes.
Red.
You're still doing this?
Yeah, it's the only form of gambling we have right now. Blue.
Why did you stop guessing blue, dude?
Once there was like 3 blues in a row, and I was wrong, and I just got shook. I couldn't go back.
I understand.
We could do some rock paper scissors.
Wow, this is what a casino night, huh? What a
We're waiting for our cleanup hitter here, Jack. He's
He's on his way.
he's where the party starts when he gets here because it's his birthday. This is his birthday party, guys.
yeah.
This
guy
is it.
has,
This is the Met Gala.
podcast.
This is the
It is.
Marauder Gala.
Shelby, I don't know if you saw my entire outfit earlier, but I'm gonna show it again. So
Vlog.
if it wasn't obvious, I'm Hunter, but I'm undercover Hunter. Like if they had to go to Canto Bight, right? So
Undercover
I like
hunter.
under what? No. So I put on like a cape and everything, and it looks fantastic. And I kind of look like a vampire, honestly.
that's a
but,
good pose you just did. That was good.
What?
That was a good
My,
cape pose you did.
Where the heck did that cape even come from?
It's some fabric that's in the stash. Yep, that's it. It's not actually a cape. Do you want to look closely here? It's not finished at all. It's literally just a piece of fabric folded in half.
The Cantonica
looks-
Gala. Vampire hunter.
Ooh, vampire hunter. Uh-oh.
But yeah, as I was like getting like stuff like ready, I was like, it's either gonna be like a vampire look or a pirate look really quickly. So
It was vampire.
it's pretty vampire to me. Sorry.
Vampire hunting. Vampire hunting.
So Lego Star Wars, guys.
Oh yeah, Lego Star Wars.
Where'd we leave off? What's your favorite Lego Star Wars planet to explore? Takodana.
No.
Takodana was really.
It's hard
fun.
enough to say. Coruscant's pretty great. There's so much there.
Yeah, I mean they kind of jam-packed that one. Honestly, I'm like,
I liked Naboo a lot. I
Naboo
liked
was really
Naboo
fun.
a lot. Like that was a lot of fun between not Otogunga.
Otogunga
kind of like
can sort of F off. I love it, but it's so boring there in the Lego game.
who select a big bubble? Like, every time you walk by that guy. Also, Jill. No. The running gag is I look like Peter Pan when I wear the hunter costume because it's just like green.
Peter Pan has half his face tattooed with a thing of a skull on it.
Pack your bags. We're leaving.
Oh,
I always when we play Lego Star Wars, I like to have on the quick draw like one of the bounty hunters, and so I always have Django on the quick draw for the sole reason it's voiced by D. Bradley Baker.
It is really funny.
that's
And
the only
Boba.
time Bradley Baker has ever voiced Django.
Yeah.
Or
I don't
Boba.
know.
Well, no, Boba is Daniel Logan in the game.
Yeah,
But he voices Django.
not in this.
Who are you talking about?
What is happening?
What?
What?
Who are you talking about, Matt?
What?
D. Bradley Baker voicing Django in Lego Star Wars.
Lego Star Wars.
Is
Yeah.
that the only time he ever voices
I think
Django?
so.
I don't know. You think
Levi
I
would
know
know.
that? Levi, look that up for us, please. Can you fact check that?
Stop pushing me.
Okay, I really want to watch Our Flag Means Death because like I love pirates. AJ loves pirates, and I don't want to get obsessed with something though that I know I'm going to get obsessed with before going to Celebration because I can't handle that amount of consumption right now.
You know what I can handle?
What?
Ooh. Wow, look at that.
That's
Oh
nice.
my God. I'm so far gone that even just putting like the cover is enough to elicit that kind of reaction.
It's that like glare in the middle that does it for me.
It's And the special
Whatever.
bonus Star Wars Episode 1 music video.
Oh my god, the music video is great, and you get a sneak peek at episode
Yeah.
2, Ewan. Imagine watching that in 1999 and being like, "Whoa, he has long hair now."
Blown away. You know that was a wig? I didn't know that was a wig.
It was a wig.
Yeah.
Makes
Apparently.
sense.
At least I think he had a wig for like some reshoots, I think. But honestly, I think it was the whole thing. I'm not entirely sure though.
Hmm.
Whatever the case is, very, very impressive. Better than Obi-Wan, or better than Qui-Gon's.
So, we will talk about the Kenobi trailer. I wanted to wait for Jack, but I guess we can start talking about it. But Matt, what did you think of the? You didn't text anything to us today about the Kenobi trailer. What did you think?
It was cool.
I think it was weird they dropped it not on the hour. They dropped it at like 8:45 or no, like 9:45 or something. They dropped it at a weird time.
Yeah,
that was pretty weird.
It's good for us East Coasters, but West
So,
Coast,
caught me
you're
off
getting that at
guard.
6:30.
I mean, it was cool. It was a cool trailer. I think my favorite part of it was Owen just completely chewing out Obi-Wan.
That was great.
Because that carries over into the comics. Because
For some reason,
he yells at Obi-Wan
right,
for like getting too close to Luke again, and he's like, "Stay away, stay away." I don't text anybody, Shelby. I'm pathetic.
Yeah, Matt's awful at
stinks
texting.
at texting.
He's awful at texting.
But yeah, the trailer, it didn't show us really anything, I think, that we didn't already see. It was cool to see we saw the Vader getting like plugged in thing. I like calling it that. That was cool.
Yeah.
I didn't really, this thing just clicking in.
Carrying over the concept they introduced in Rogue One.
Yeah.
What we can back to.
And third and fourth sister?
Yes.
Yeah, sister.
So after the trailer came out, they revealed that Reva is third sister.
Yep.
And there's a
I'm
fourth
so
sister.
excited for the Inquisitorius. Like, just so excited for them.
Me too. That's my favorite part of the whole
I'm
idea.
excited for the Grand Inquisitor, but he's still Humpty Dumpty to me, and he will always be.
He's growing on me. I think it looks good.
I think once I see him more in the show, it'll be fine. But right now, he's looking like this guy, but white.
I guess so. Who the hell is that?
Earth is that?
Looks like a Delphidian.
This
It
is
looks
a
like,
little
yeah.
one I kind of pulled out of my
It looks
butt.
like
No,
Sidon without the mask.
I'm pretty sure this guy is from the Mos Eisley Cantina.
Maybe.
Like a gun.
I don't know why, but in the trailer, the the Obi-Wan and Uncle Owen dialogue was like awkward to me. It just sounded weird. I don't know if it was just the timing of the trailer. I know they
They probably edited it.
they edit
around.
the audio around and everything. But it looked weird. It sounded weird and it looked weird. And we have joining us on his 30th year of birth. I almost said 30th day of birth. Jack.
We've been alive for 30 days. I wasn't born last month.
He's just a baby.
In my birthday suit. As you
Welcome,
can see.
Jack. Happy birthday.
Clever.
Thank you
Hey,
very
happy
much.
birthday.
May the 4th be with you all.
This one's for you.
Dog worm for sale.
Oh, I could go for some good dung worms in my hibachi. That would have been good.
I think that one scared Matt off.
Yeah, where'd he go?
Or he got
Oh,
too
boy.
excited. His computer shut
I
down.
didn't want anyone to see.
He's just way too nervous.
But yeah, we were just talking about the Kenobi trailer. Jack, what are
Oh.
what are your thoughts on that?
Well, I gotta say, the more I see the Grand Inquisitor, I think the better he looks.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see more of that. It's surprising to see Kenobi being so uncivilized.
Yeah.
Quite
It's
frankly,
great.
He wrecked a probe droid, right? In that trailer? It's in the
Yeah.
background at least.
bunch of battle. What do you call it? Yeah, a lot of bounty hunter droids. I love me a good bounty hunter droid. So
Yeah,
give me more, please.
people were like, "Is that a Forlom?" And I'm like, "It could be anybody." I don't know.
I think aren't there rumors that it's Forlom though? I think
guess.
there are.
The rumor
You'd
is
know better
people
than me.
going, is that Forlom?
For Kenobi and Multiverse of Madness, I am trying my best to like resist doing all the deep dives and like reading into all the
haven't been-
rumors.
Too many deep dives for Kenobi. That's a lie, actually. What am I saying? Never mind. Ignore
I
me.
assume it's probably been leaked because like everything gets leaked these days, and so it's just like most of the things that are rumors are like pretty like most of the time end up being actual.
What if it's-
Book of Boba Fett?
What if it's the dude
No.
from Mando? That would be cool. The
Oh,
droid from
Q9.
Mando.
Oh,
Q9.
Yeah, I like Q9.
Q9.
That'd be a
Zero?
cool
Oh,
connection.
That's voiced
He's
by Richard
great.
Ayoade.
Yeah.
And
Yes, bring him back.
what do you call it? I don't, what would you say? Acted by, like the physicality done by Chris Bartlett.
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
yeah,
with the
yeah.
two of that. I love how he does like all of like the protocol droids / assassin droids recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, if there's a droid like that a person can fit into, it's probably Chris.
It's a good role to have, I guess. What else was in the trailer that was new?
All right,
Vader
I'm
getting
gonna-
plugged in. We talked about.
Yeah,
What do you-
I was telling AJ, I was like, oh man, that front plate needs to be pretty well
Dude.
affixed to the costume now, huh?
Oh, yeah.
I was absolutely stunned because first of all, I'm pretty sure we've seen that front piece move like in the movies. Like I'm pretty sure it's been kind of loosely like on his armor, like
Oh, yeah.
in the movies.
It's
So
like a
Sure.
necklace,
to now
isn't
learn
it?
that they have to like plug it into his chest. Ugh,
I just
It's
picture like the
pretty
AOL
intense.
like powering up noise
that's it.
once
yeah.
they plug it in.
It
Ooh.
it reminds me of the way how like you look at Discovery or Strange New Worlds, which drops tomorrow, and super pumped for that, and like
Yeah,
how
me too.
it evokes the old style of design, but in a new sense.
But it doesn't look as cheap. it
Right.
it tries
you know,
to like upscale things. Yeah,
like
I
they
get what
weren't
you
really thinking about keeping that affixed. They're like, whatever, Prowse will deal with it. You know, it flops around. It's fine. It's hooked in there as good as we can get it without Velcro.
mean. Yeah.
I guess they had something against Velcro.
I
Dude, I'm
wanted
pumped
to.
for Strange New Worlds, Brent. Pumped.
Oh,
Thank you for bringing
Strange
that up.
New
It's gonna be-
Worlds.
Star
Oh,
I
Trek.
have no idea what you guys are talking
Star
about.
Trek. Star Trek.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
I
like the original series kind of take of
Yeah.
yeah.
Anyway,
I wanted to
I like
talk
the Purge
about the
Trooper
Purge
redesign.
Trooper design. Yeah.
so I don't know what the difference is still, because like I'll be honest,
Big difference. I gotta go
didn't
find one.
like see them in
Yeah, I
the
didn't see much of a difference
I
myself.
barely
very
saw
dark.
them, but I read
Scout the
something
Trooper
yesterday
was
that
talking
they
all
were,
about
like,
it.
I see.
they
Here's the
look
thing.
closer to like shore troopers
Oh,
now.
Sort
or like the
of.
helmets kind of look like more shore trooper design than clone design. So
He's more short trooper than man. No.
oh no. And apparently
Um,
they're gonna appear in Fallen Order 2. The updated
Nobody knows
design.
that. Phase 2 Purge
Big,
Troopers.
apparently.
Phase 2 Purge Troopers, exactly.
I'm joking, but really.
What?
Well, speaking of Fallen Order, you know, with all these like with the Fort Inquisitorius showing up and everything.
Oh, hang on. Let's look at that
Oh,
real close.
interesting.
Yeah, that kind of looks like a pilot helmet.
Weird, right?
It actually kind of looks like a Kylo Ren.
It does look
Yeah,
like
ooh.
Kylo Ren's helmet, at least in the.
That actually looks
Kinda.
a lot like Kylo Ren, especially
Yeah.
the profile with the
Okay.
sunken in like eyepiece.
Looking at it like a little more vaguely and not looking at it in detail, like I see the outline of like the same part of Kylo's helmet and like the way like the eye seems to be sunken
So,
in
Yeah.
the costume.
what if
Wow.
they're not Purge Troopers, and what if they're just
Kylo-
Knights of
Kylo
Ren?
troopers.
They're all just Kylo Ren.
They're
Or
all
Knights
just
of Ren.
acolytes of the Knights of Ren.
Acolytes of the Knights of Ren. They're not big enough
Yeah.
to get acolytes.
No.
Hey.
Let me pull that back up.
But yeah,
What's the
the
over-under
rest of the
on,
armor looks kind of the same though, doesn't it?
Yeah, the rest.
Yeah, it's
You know.
black.
So it's just the helmet that's the difference? That's what they did between like the regular clone trooper armor pretty much. Like phase 1 and phase 2 are pretty much almost the exact same thing minus the helmets.
I get like a weird Mud Trooper vibe there too. I don't know why.
Well, because Mud
Yeah.
Troopers also
mask.
kind of look like Kylo Ren's helmet.
The mud trooper helmet looks
Yeah.
really like that because it has the bucket
The
with just like
two-piece.
the mask to it.
Yeah, it's like a breather versus like just
I know
a
what you mean.
physical face.
Try to
Hey,
look
all
for
you
more.
nerds. Shout out to Star Wars Uprising. I agree. I like the Purge
Oh
Troopers
yeah,
from
the
Uprising.
original Purge Trooper. I got
The
that pin
OG.
at PAX East. I was
I know.
wheeling
Jealous.
and dealing for that thing.
Wheeling and dealing.
That would be pretty interesting though if they kind of did that where they made the Purge Troopers kind of look like Kylo Ren, and then it's kind of implied that Kylo Ren got his helmet at least like in part from that. Because
Because he
Like,
where
purged
the
the
hell did he
second
get his
coming of the
helmet
Jedi.
I think that would be cool. He just plucked it out from like the Empire. I was like, oh, yeah, this looks cool. Let me wear this.
Nah, I think that chimp did it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Albrick.
The space chimp.
The chain smoking chimp.
All right, I have another picture here, but it's pretty zoomed out. but you can't really see anything there. But that's them from the front. Pretty much looks the same, right?
Yeah, it looks pretty similar from
Yeah,
that.
it
angle.
But
looks the
hey,
same. They got,
Fortress
like, the
Inquisitorius looks very
cameras
cool.
and whatnot.
Yeah.
If that's it.
Do you guys think Cal will show up at all?
What did
No,
you say?
it'd be
Did
cool
you
if they
say
mentioned
Cal, or
it.
did you say Kyle?
Cal.
We all know what I wanted to say.
That's
Jack,
why I had to
Jack is
ask.
like, you think Kyle Katarn's gonna be in this?
You think Cal Katarn will show up? No.
I think they might
That's what he
mention
said
it.
before every
Like,
time.
we're fixing up the base since that kid messed it up.
Since that redhead.
Yeah, 'cause
Okay.
it's
I'd take an does that line up? Has that happened?
it'll
yet?
be about 5 years
Yeah.
after that.
Yeah. So
The
they're,
event incident.
they're probably
They're
they're probably
cleaned up
long
that.
past that.
They're
Yeah.
putting new glass panels in that tunnel that they swim out of.
Well, listen, bureaucracy. Okay, we just couldn't get
That's
the budget
true.
for it.
Yeah,
That tunnel's been closed for 4 years. We finally. got
Palpatine
it.
didn't want to fund that stuff.
Well, why'd you build it underwater then, guys?
They thought it looked.
That's your biggest mistake.
They saw it in a James
That
Bond
looks
movie.
cool.
It did look cool. It does look cool.
Do you think there's the equivalent of a James Bond movie in the Star Wars universe?
Andor.
That's not a movie. like
Codebreaker.
they go
Yeah,
to
the Master Codebreaker.
the movie theater.
On
Yeah, or
Code.
the Hollow theater.
Breaker.
Right?
Codebreaker.
The Master Codebreaker is actually not a codebreaker. He's just the Star Wars Sean Connery that was
And-
gambling.
And Maz can't tell the difference between hollows and live.
Yeah.
Like, so she's just like, oh yeah, the Master Codebreaker. Go find him, and he's just an actor. She doesn't know.
Matt, I love your red palm bloom. That's
Thank
just-
you. It's a strawberry.
Oh yeah, it's called Swoop City.
Swoop City.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, right.
How could we forget?
Oh yeah, we saw him in the trailer finally because he wasn't in the first one. Kamal, right?
Yeah, we
So-
saw him for like a split second. He's great. Have you guys seen that show Murderville?
No, I think you told
On
me about it
Netflix?
though. I think.
Yeah, where
No.
they write out an entire comedy mystery script and they bring in one guest star. Everybody around them has the script, but the guest star, whoever it is, doesn't. So they're just kind of playing along, and they have to guess who the
That's great.
murderer is at the end.
Uh,
And his is the best. Kumail's episode is the best.
That's
of
the
season
Will Arnett
one.
show, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I've heard of that. I wanted to watch that. I forgot what the name of it was though.
Well, there you go.
so-
Murderville. Is the name. Yeah, it was good.
Blue milk. Who has blue milk?
Millie
Um,
promised blue milk because we didn't promise blue milk, and
I've
we
got-
This
can't-
is
we can't deliver.
technically spatchka, I guess. It's blue Gatorade.
I have a cup of broken glass. Do you want
Okay,
that?
I had a couple of ruby bleals earlier with dinner, so I'm
Hey,
sticking to water.
is it broken glass from Fortress Inquisitorius?
Yeah.
You found it on the
There you
ocean
go.
floor.
Shatter
Yep.
the glass.
Bottom
So, one cool thing that I've had on my wish list for a long time that my girlfriend got for me is this tiny little book. It's the concept art of Ralph McQuarrie,
Oh, that's sick.
but it's literally like this small.
For a second, I was like, wait,
Okay,
does Jack
small.
have really big hands? That was like a.
That's like
an
Andre the
illusion.
Giant holding a friggin' soda can.
Like, look at this. Like, it's just
I love that.
That's
That's
Ralph
awesome.
McQuarrie on tap.
that's awesome.
That's so cool.
That's like a good coffee table book. You should just put that
Yeah.
in on your coffee table. Have guests read it.
I've wanted this for a while, and I thought it was a normal sized book, and I'm so shocked to find out that it's,
Oh
that's
my
this
god.
small.
Bring it with you
Um,
everywhere.
Yeah.
I
Put it in my
got a
car.
book in the mail yesterday that I pre-ordered back in October that I forgot that I pre-ordered until
Should I go
literally
grab
showed
it?
up. Yeah, if you want to go grab it, AJ, it's on the table. So it's a Bad Batch book, and so the moment that they like announced it, I was just like sold. Buy.
Bad Batch book.
Yeah.
Like
So-
Art of the Bad Batch, or like it's like a story.
So it was a story, and it was always supposed to be a kid's book, and I knew it was going to be a kid's book. I was fully expecting it to be like just like an in-between story that was like a novel, like a kid's like Magic Tree House level like reading. No, it's a comic, and it is literally screen caps of 2 episodes, Reunion
Oh
and
my
Bounty
God.
Lost. So the ones with Cad Bane and the
It's
one
all
where
screen
Crosshair gets
caps.
fried.
That is awful.
It's literally all just screen caps, and they added in like the bubbles with like the lines, and then there's like sound effects.
Just watch
so
the
lazy.
show.
And I'm like,
There's literally no point.
yeah. So that's I bought it so you don't have to. It was only $8, but if you need to, again, it was only $8. but it's called Bad Batch Hunted. And everyone's on the front, even
This is
though
not an
everyone
advertisement for it.
doesn't look
Screen
like that.
comics.
Screen comics.
Screen comics.
Reading the cover should have like tipped me off, but it didn't. That's what it looked like right now. I'm a little.
I went the
Oh,
wrong
what does
way.
he say? What
There's
does
the
he say?
barcode.
What is he saying? I can't read it.
I can't read it, AJ.
How
It's too
many
bright.
clones,
like that exist? Very good.
Why is that the promotional picture?
Why did he say that?
Anyways, there's that. Yeah, happy 1 year anniversary to the Bad Batch. I was gonna say,
anniversary to the show.
all new nerds.
Wow, that's crazy.
A year ago, I think was the first time I chatted with all you guys. I remember going on their show live,
Really?
talk about the Bad Batch. Yeah,
I feel like we've known them for more than a year. That's nuts.
only a year.
Maybe it feels longer. Is that good or bad?
I think good.
Yeah, I think so.
Could be either.
Strong relationship. Feels
Yeah.
longer. I don't know.
Yeah. No, that's probably it.
Anything else, Kenobi? I know I talked with Jack
Yeah,
earlier
sorry, I
because I
got
saw Jack
derailed.
in person. No, it's fine. There was a topic you wanted to talk about, Jack, if you remember. I have it written down if you don't remember.
Oh,
Is
thank
it
goodness.
about Kenobi?
No, I don't remember. What do you got?
Tales of the Jedi.
Oh no.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that, Jack?
Well, so it's like going to be an animated show, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be
Yep.
an animated anthology show apparently.
I'm curious to learn more. You know, because that name, that's a very specific name.
It's a loaded name for sure.
Because that brings up memories of the Dark Horse comics, where we're talking like Ula Keldroma and Exar Kun, who are like, I listen. I doubt they're gonna be about that.
I'm like, you're losing me. Like, I know it was a comic run.
It's a name you've
and
not heard in a
that's
long
all
time.
I know.
But this is like
Keldroma was in
4,000
Clone
years in the
Did you say
past.
Khal
you know?
Drogo?
Ulick
Yeah,
Keldroma.
Keldroma.
It's spelled with a Q. All right, like don't
Ulick
even-
Quail
Kel-
Drogo?
Keldroma.
Quail
Quail
Man.
Man?
But it was like it's like Jedi, but they're like riding dragons and stuff like that.
Dragons?
And they have proto
Dragons?
sabers with the Pax and stuff.
Yeah.
Sabers. I'm
Paxi.
excited
really
for
cool.
it. I think that this is whatever series a couple months ago when we were hanging out on the Rex and Around Convor Call stream with their fundraising, they had the Kiner Brothers on, and the Kiner Brothers casually mentioned they recently scored a show for Star Wars that was full orchestra. I'm pretty sure this is whatever that show is.
Yeah.
And so yeah,
Makes
I'm very excited to see that and to have just more of like their music tied to it, which would be very cool.
It sounds like it's pretty much going to be like canon visions in a way, I guess, right?
Yeah.
But
yeah, I
probably
think
with
so.
similar animation all the way through. I don't know.
Yeah, if it's anthological, like it could hit every era. You
Every
it
Jedi.
depends on
There's
All
so many
10,000 of them.
possibilities they could
what they
do.
want to do with it. Yeah. I'm not
Yeah.
like I'm cool with that too. Like I would love to see some High Republic stuff animated. Like
Ooh.
Some Kyle Katarn
episode or
stuff.
two. Yeah, I mean, listen,
Could that be?
don't tempt me.
Could Tales of the Jedi have not only prequel Jedi, but High Republic Jedi and our first appearance of any High Republic Jedi on screen?
Certainly could, yeah.
Or Luke and his temple as well.
Yeah,
Both.
Yeah.
It could have both. That's
It
how
could
cool
cover
it could be.
all three current eras of the Jedi that we have. Technically 3. And then we could add Rey and Finn and make it 4.
There you go.
Perfect.
I like it. I was trying to pull up the Kenobi poster because Brent mentioned it, but that poster
Oh,
was
it's good.
beautiful with Vader
good.
like in Kenobi's heart.
All of the posters for Kenobi so far have been really, really good. Like, I loved
Yeah.
the first one that they released. That was just him in the middle of the desert, just wandering.
it was
Um,
very
Yeah.
episode 1 with the Darth Vader silhouette.
Yeah, but this new one is really cool. As
Yeah.
well,
Do you think they're going to release, like, because you know how at the end of Mando Season 2 and Book of Boba Fett, they released, like, the character poster and it had, like, all of the characters on it? Do you think
Yeah.
they're going to do that for Kenobi, too? Because those are my
Yeah, why
favorite.
not?
though.
Probably.
Yeah, they probably will.
It's a
There's
weird thing to
always
ask right
something.
now, but before the show comes out. But yeah, I don't see why not.
Well,
I'm sure
I
they
like this
will.
poster, but I like the character posters the best.
See, I do too. I know that's the classic Star Wars thing, but I seem to like
everybody?
the simpler posters. Like the Last Jedi one with just Luke, Kylo, and Rey.
Yeah,
I
that
love
is a cool
That one's
one.
up in our hallway upstairs, but
They seem to do that every week. Like, gosh, I don't know. I'm just guessing, but have they done that with Moon Knight? Like, I feel like the Marvel stuff.
They've
Probably.
been releasing promo
Yeah.
photos of random objects from each episode. I haven't
Good.
watched any of the show,
Yeah,
but I
you're
find it
right.
very odd that the next day on social media I see a picture of a goldfish, and I'm like, what is this show about?
I know
Oh, it's
Jamie and I
awesome.
haven't watched any Moon Knight, but
Yeah,
gotta
Never
jump
good. I
on
have
it.
to watch the season finale.
I finished. I saw the finale. No spoilers, but I highly recommend it. It was.
You highly
really,
recommend
really
I finish the show? Okay.
Yes.
we will watch it. Again, it goes back to I can't consume anything new in mass
I don't even think that.
quantity
I mean, we're watching
or
Better Call
celebration.
Saul, but
Better Call Saul is different because Breaking Bad has been a part of my life for like 10 plus years, it seems. So, like, that
You
is
can
like
watch it on the plane.
right
No,
there with me.
I feel like it wouldn't be a fun plane show.
It's not. It's
no,
not a fun
it's
plane
not
show.
a fun plane show.
I'd be like falling into the aisle.
You'd be so sad by the end of the trip. You're like,
Oh,
man.
the last week's episode was rough. That was
For
great.
Better
though.
Call Saul?
No,
For Better Call Saul, also.
Moon Knight.
Oh. For Better Call Saul also.
Oscar Isaac is so good.
Oh, he's incredible. Yeah.
I want him to
He
come back
is.
as Poe, but he's never going to come back as Poe, and it makes me sad when I watch Moon Knight.
Says who?
Says him.
That's not true.
I don't know. He seems pretty cagey with Disney, Marvel, and all that. Like he.
I was gonna say he's doing a Marvel show.
No, but
didn't-
he's that
But he didn't sign a contract for more than just
Yeah.
the
with
show.
the
So
explicit like.
If you're
"All right,
holding on
if I
to
do
his
this,
house
I'm
quote,
leaving."
I'm pretty sure he's like changed.
He's
his
said
mind about
multiple times in interviews. He's like, "Nah, I'm not doing that again."
that. He just came back to see the Star Cruiser and do a promotional ad for that,
Well,
like 2 weeks ago.
maybe
it was
he's
like a month
working on
ago.
the house. He's working on that house.
I mean, I'm just saying. Harrison Ford said the same thing. He came back for like one and a
Harrison
half
Ford.
movies.
Harrison Ford will happily work. You know, like he'll work, and he knows like that's something that people wanted to see anyway. So
Oscar will be back. Mark my words.
And he'll be like, "You have to kill me." Episode 10, I'm coming back, but you have to kill me. Which
what
is
it's
funny
called.
because originally he was
they
like,
wanted to kill him in the first movie.
yeah,
but
he was
then
like,
they
"Don't
were
kill
"Oh,
me
no,
in the
you're
first
right.
movie," and they were like, "All right," and now he's like, "Kill me."
Please.
That's
get rid of me.
This is a Saul
This is a
reference.
Better Call Saul thing. Yes.
Yeah, Oscar will come back.
I hope so. I mean, we've gotten out. It's funny because out of
Matt,
all
you're
of
so-
the main
you're
sequel
so-
characters,
No, I don't want to say negative, but you're so like, you never want to get your hopes up for anything. I've learned your thinking over the years, and it's funny.
I've been, my hopes have been dashed too many times,
Quite
I don't even-
expertly.
have they?
quite
Like,
expertly. Dude, never forget Boba Fett, Book of Boba Fett,
Never
Ben
surrender.
Solo, Han Solo. Never, yeah, never give up, never surrender. My hopes and feelings. But I've been let down too many times.
that Harrison somehow Han Solo's returned. So
Oh man, I'd watch that.
Leia cloned him.
Dude, after The Force Awakens came out, I was in such denial about Han's death that I texted my friend Zach and I was like, "I can't believe they killed off Han Solo." And he goes, "No, I don't think he's dead. I have a theory." And I like totally
Oh,
bought it for
gosh.
like the split second he sent it to me. I was like, "What theory? You think he's back?" And he was like, "No, I don't think he's back."
So you just want it to be so badly, right?
What were you
it-
smoking?
I've learned to accept character deaths now because of Han Solo. Han Solo was my first time really dealing with like, oh my god, Han Solo's dead.
That was back when Game of Thrones was still fantastic.
That's our latest
Grandpa.
podcast, and that's our friend Ryan's reaction. I didn't say anything to him, but of course Ryan loves grab ball.
Of course he does. Of course he does.
But,
Hell yeah.
Grab ball was something. So Tales of the Jedi, we talked about that a little bit, right? We don't know what it's going to be. We'll find out
At Celebration.
end of the month, I guess, right?
And they just added another panel to Celebration, which
What'd they add?
means I
Is it
forget
just
what
like
it's called.
to be announced panel?
No. It's
They had a panel. Here's the
light-
panel.
magic, something like that. Hold on.
Oh,
have it.
Industrial Light and Magic.
It
ILM?
is literally like an industrial light and magic behind the scenes.
oh, that's kind of cool then.
Light and Magic documentary will have Celebration Anaheim panel hosted by Lawrence Kasdan, Ron Howard.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
What a crew.
No, it's
Only
it's-
the writer of Empire and the director of Solo.
there's a bunch
Hey.
of names attached to it too. So
It's a good
What
combo.
we've kind of talked about this, but Jack, what do you think? Like, what trailers do you think, if they even show any? I mean, I assume they'll show something at the end of the month at Celebration. Like I feel like they've been waiting a while for Celebration to show off a lot of their projects. I'm hoping.
Right.
Like we'll see some Mando stuff, I think, right?
hopefully.
I
Bad
assume
Batch,
we'll-
maybe.
We'll hopefully see something from Mando, but I'd love to see more of Andor. You know,
Yes.
If they've already greenlit this for season 2. They must be pretty damn confident in what they've got. So I'm really excited to see what Andor's going to come out to, and I really hope that Alan Tudyk shows up in season 2, because I missed that pairing. I missed them so much.
Yeah, I mean, if K2 didn't show up, that's like, I mean, it'd be like having Solo without Chewie, I guess.
True.
So
Andor, my God, Andor is going to be absolutely bonkers, because not only did they film the entire show on location, like no volume stuff, which is just insane to think about.
that is crazy.
But it's been in production for like 5 years. Like it was
Wow.
announced like before The Last Jedi came out. Like think about
Was
that.
it really?
I think so. Or maybe it was before The Rise of Skywalker. No.
Yeah, I think it was before Rise of Skywalker.
Hold on.
But it's been a long time, no matter what. And we haven't really seen. We saw that one sizzle reel, but we haven't seen much. And yes, Dallin, I'm wearing my young Lando shirt, whatever it's called.
A shirt.
Well, I hear Bad Batch season 2 is coming right after Kenobi, probably.
2018 was when it was announced.
Okay, 4 years ago.
November 2018. 4 years. It's been in production for 4 years.
We'll see a trailer for it.
What were you saying?
We'll see a trailer.
Maybe.
Yeah, because all we've seen is a sizzle reel. That's it.
I don't remember what happened in the sizzle reel.
They
It's
just
just
showed like a bunch of aliens.
pictures. There's a
And-
lot of like.
Do you
concept
think?
art.
Yeah.
Do you think Lucasfilm will break their mold of like showing trailers earlier now
No.
with Celebration? But like, what are we doing? Like, what's the point of having Celebration your own day? Like, we don't want to hear you guys talk about it. We want to see like visuals. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's tough because they want to keep a lot of the surprises because otherwise you have to combat the leaks.
Yeah. True, but like when movies, you'd get a movie trailer like what, a year in advance, or
Like half a
Probably
year.
half a year in
Yeah,
advance.
6 months in advance.
So with that, like, I know they're not movies, but we should get Andor, Bad Batch season 2, and Mando season 3 are all in the next half year,
True.
which is
I'm trying to
crazy.
think of anything else. Like, oh man, imagine if we got some Ahsoka footage.
I think they're like just filming that now, but if they had like some set pictures, that'd be cool,
Yeah,
That'd be
or
cool.
something. You know,
see anything. Yeah,
if we had a
Picture of
picture of
Ahsoka.
like Thrawn or something, I don't know, because
That'd
everyone's
be nuts.
everyone's speculating about that out there. So it's like,
if they had a
Yeah.
Thrawn casting and like
Yeah.
brought him on stage, a la Palpatine.
Pierce Brosnan.
Pierce Brosnan.
Oh.
It was actually revealed last Celebration in the poster, in the mural that they made. They just didn't want to share it yet.
Imagine that.
So holding out for Bo-Katan style, just casting. Shoot,
Lars.
Lars
Lars Mikkelsen.
Lars
yeah.
Mikkelsen.
Lars
yeah.
Nicholson.
Yeah.
I
That
mean,
would
I,
make the most
I think they
sense.
will. It'd make the most
He's
Like,
got
if
the
they're down for it,
cheekbones
why
for
not,
it,
right?
and he's
He
already
does.
got the voice. It's
Yeah.
no brainer.
You can't
No
produce
brainer.
that voice without those cheekbones, so they had to find somebody with the right cheekbones.
It's scientifically impossible. I've
Scientifically
done
the
it.
cheekbones.
and they brought him on, and they're gonna keep bringing him back. I have a feeling.
Simon Pegg is Dengar.
Dude, that's a thing. He didn't he voice Dengar in Battlefront 2?
Did he?
I think he
I
did.
don't know. Levi,
I'll
can we
take
get a
your word
fact
for it.
check?
Levi?
That's
Levi-
the first I'm hearing of this.
Levi, Simon Pegg did something involved with Dengar. Help us out. Let us know what it is. Or I'm going absolutely senile.
What a bunch
wonder-
of pathetic Star Wars fans we are. We're like, they're not going to show us anything this month. We're
I
so
know.
broken from like
Dude.
4 years ago.
It's been a while,
such a drought.
okay? Yeah, we've like I said when we started. The last time we did a stream was for Book of Boba Fett, and like I feel like we got so like burnt out like from that. We were just like, all right, we're just kind of.
I can't tell if it's a drought or if like we're spoiled or like somehow both. Because we've gotten so much content in since the last celebration, which was 3 years ago. We've talked about this. We've gotten like 7 pieces of like 7 things, on-screen things. Rise of Skywalker, Mando, Fallen Order, Bad Batch, Clone Wars final season, all that stuff.
You're forgetting the biggest one. Bad
Book
Batch.
of Boba Fett.
Hunted.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. This is.
You're forgetting about the best content.
There's gonna be
yeah.
a panel on this
With
at
bated
celebration.
breath.
I will.
I am waiting for that to
It
be
will
adapted.
be a panel from me, and it will be me doing a dramatic reading of Bad Batch Hunted.
Can you do a good D. Bradley Baker voice?
I do not, unfortunately.
That was
so
pretty good.
I don't know what
You
that
kind of
was.
nailed it. No, there you go again. You're doing it.
Am I?
He voiced Dengar in Clone Wars.
Well, there you
There
go.
you go.
Oh,
I knew Simon
okay.
Pegg was involved with Dengar in some way.
Good call. Like, I mean, we'll
Um,
just wrap him up in the damn thing. Like, that'd be great.
I'd rather
Just
have a
beat the
Rothgar
crap
Dang
out of him.
Put him
story.
up. Put him in all
Oh
the
yeah,
bandages.
Simon
and
Pegg
just
as
go.
Rothgar Dang.
Yes.
I can't believe they have
That's
Rothgar Dang in the Lego
Dude,
game.
Rothgar Dang. It's so funny. And they have Carib
Jack, you
Disc,
know
too.
about
I think that's so
Rothgar
funny.
Dang, right?
Isn't that the mutated version of Dengar? That
Yeah,
is
so he's in
the
Rise of
sequel trilogy?
Skywalker at the bar.
With the
You see him
messed
like
up-
next to the guy with the teeth, and it's I guess it is Dengar, but just like
Yeah,
Messed
this
up,
is
man.
he went to the
This-
mod parlor.
this is the same kind of situation where like it was like Starkiller is Ilum, Starkiller base is Ilum, where they like set it up and they had it all but confirmed for like years, you know, and then finally like things started. It's like all but confirmed that Rothgar Dang is just Dengar, who just kept upgrading himself or downgrading depending on how you feel about him.
This is what they're gonna reveal at Celebration.
Dengar, a Star Wars story.
Dang
No.
worms.
Dung Worms, a
Dang.
Star Wars story.
Dang
worms.
worms for sale.
Part Dengar, part Gonk, all man.
Just give me an episode 1 remaster. Like, come on, Lucas.
What are you guys
LucasArts
waiting for?
games,
Our favorite
Lucasfilms
game.
games.
They already gave us the episode 1 remaster. It's called Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga.
It's true. You could run around Mos Espa and do
It was the same exact thing
God
except
knows
no
what.
gun worms.
with the protocol droid there, Zero, Ghost, the spooky silver guy.
Oh yeah, no bot.
No bot.
The
Zero
spooky
Zero.
Ghost.
Oh yeah,
Ghost.
Mos Espa.
That's a cool legend story. One of the few I know.
That's creepy. Yeah,
Yeah, that's a good one.
it's like it's a murder.
Jamie, do you
bot.
want to talk
in my
about
Lego
your
game.
pictures you added in here?
My pictures. Oh yeah. So I forgot. I even added these. So the other day I realized this. So you guys all know about the guy, right?
The
I mean, the guy.
The guy.
The guy.
Oh.
So the guy is.
Jack was there
based-
for that.
Yeah, Jack
was
was there
there.
when we found the guy. So the
Beautiful
guy is
boy.
based off of this, which is the vintage Kenner Ithorian Hammerhead figure, right? You know what I realized the other day?
What?
It's literally just Bolo.
Oh no!
Like, look.
Holy crap!
They,
Wow.
So that means that the creators of the Bad Batch saw this figure and they were like, "We're gonna put this
Yeah, he's-
Ithorian into the Bad Batch." I was
one
like
big
over the moon
reference.
yesterday over this. Like, so my guy is still just called the guy, but he could be Bolo.
Empire
Just
State
so-
confirms that it's a direct match.
A Dungworm plush.
The guy.
It's a fake.
Oh my god, that's
Here's
incredible.
another picture of him running with Ketch when they were
The same color too. Like
yeah,
No,
they
exact. I mean,
skin and
He's
shirt.
even orange. Yeah. I mean,
how many Ithorians wearing blue unitards are there in the Star Wars galaxy?
At
It
least
can't be that
two.
many.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly. I am on. This is my headcanon.
Thank you, Chad, for suggesting that you insert the Mad video.
That's the
here.
second time Chad said it, so I had to. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that?
Do you guys remember
was it?
Ruby?
Oh yeah.
Ruby has a Black Series figure, but Ben Solo doesn't.
Was that like from like an early Bad Batch episode? I don't
This
remember.
is from
pretty
the
much.
episode in which Bolo and Ketch are running down the alley with the crate. They're literally holding a Ruby in a crate.
Oh,
This. Yeah, because
Ruby.
there's a cold open of one of the episodes in which they're stealing this animal off of a planet. They give it to Sid, and then a couple episodes later, the guy shows back up and he's like, "Give me back my pet," and then it's the Pike Syndicate, and then Tech makes the light bomb and all that jazz, and
Stop pushing me.
yeah.
Stop pushing me.
Long story short, the fact that Ruby exists is AJ and I believe that this little artichoke lizard probably was in a longer sequence that they totally cut out. Just like they cut out Echo's arm that is in every figure,
Well, they
but
did cut
doesn't
his arm
exist in
off.
the show.
oh man, that cracks me up. How much that like broke like all the theories. Like, oh, Echo's gonna get this cool arm, and then he's gonna help in like the last minute.
Where did they get the idea from?
How does that
there must be
happen?
something.
It must have
man.
been in the art. They still haven't released officially the concept art of like the character like sheet of Echo. I'll have you know, I've looked.
I'm guessing they just made season 1 and 2 a little bit at the same time, and it's
Yeah.
just in that.
Yeah.
Can we talk about Echo's arm? I've been dying to talk to you about Echo's arm.
I don't own the
Dallin
old
says he
school
has it.
Ithorian.
He'll donate it.
Dallin, send me that way.
Dallin has
I'll
like
find
a
it.
hell of
I'll
a
find it
collection.
at Celebration. I'll send
Send me
it at
that.
Celebration.
Oh, I think there's a 3D printed,
Dying for an Ithorian.
the printable figurine of that Ithorium.
I
See if
love the
that's
guy.
if that's,
I-
available.
I
I'm gonna
love
find all
the
of them.
guy. Like,
All
look
the
at him.
classic
He's
vintage
just so
figures.
smug, looking around.
I could
He's
happily
not smug. He's sus.
paint him.
He's
Suspicious.
sus.
Look at
Sus
him. He's
boy.
like, I
We
don't
need it
know.
done.
Bolo
Can I be
being
trusted?
sus.
But guys,
This has
Ja-
become the
Jasper.
Ithorian stream. Oh,
Who is that?
it's Jasper.
From
That's
what?
what Levi said from episode 4.
Oh, Levi, okay.
Apparently,
Is he just in the cantina?
From
yeah, he's in the
episode 4?
cantina. Yeah,
That's what I
So-
figured. Okay.
he's just this big black bald brainiac with this pointy ears. He's got like elf ears.
I don't
Why does he
remember
have elf
him.
ears?
It's upsetting.
He didn't come with the Lego set, the new Lego Cantina, so he doesn't
I'm sorry.
exist to me.
And he's not in Lego Star Wars. Unfortunately.
Mufftack wasn't in it either. I was offended by that.
you
But
know who it was?
his Chadra-Fan friend
The
was.
Ithorian
Hey.
was in
I was
there.
gonna say,
Look at
oh
him.
boy, Hammerhead should be in there.
The OG. Do I like Ithorians a lot? I think I do.
They are funny looking.
Dallin
Mayor
has a Dash
Mokshai's.
Rendar collection.
Have you
Hey,
ever
Matt
played-
didn't know about. was that,
Jamie,
Jack?
have you ever played Knights of the Republic 2?
Yeah, parts. Not all of it, but
Until it broke.
There's
yeah,
a
it keeps
whole
breaking.
subplot around the Ithorian homeworld and trying to restore it.
Well, I gotta go.
I think you should give that a read. Like, try to get back into it
Alright. We'll
Um,
boot up the game again.
because that was a lot of fun.
I should
Isn't
boot it
that-
back up.
did
But what
they
about
port that to
Ortegans?
Switch?
You guys remember Ortegans?
Yeah, that's on. They put it on Switch and it's on Xbox. Brent, this was really cool. We started watching some of the. I don't like that it's called the gallery. I don't get why it's called that. I wish it was called like Inside the Book of Boba or something. But
I think
Inside
Gallery
Boba
is a
Fett.
fun enough name.
I think they just started with
works.
that from the first season of Mando, and like it just
it's kind of like the new. It's kind of like the Celebration 4-day badge. It doesn't look great, but it doesn't matter because it's just
It
the
gets the
cover.
job
and I'll-
done.
Yeah,
because
it gets the
the
job
first
done.
the first one, each episode had like a specific focus, and it was back when there wasn't a whole lot of content on Disney Plus. Now there's a ton of content on there, so they're like, you get one at a time.
I
which
like
is
the
fine.
big documentary style rather than the round table thing, but that's just me.
Yeah. There was a lot of like, oh, you were so great, and you were
There's a
so
lot of grab
great.
ass.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah.
were so great.
Yep.
But I like that the Avengers one is called Assembled. Like, it's just
Yeah,
like
that's a
that.
lot
it's
cooler.
a
Yeah.
good film joke. It's a good Marvel joke. It's
What would
it's
Boba
good.
Fett's be called? What pun could we come up with for Boba Fett?
The
Behind
index
the armor.
of the Book of
Well,
Boba Fett.
well, I mean, Under the Bucket
idea.
was
Under
like,
the
was
Bucket.
it? Was that
That
what
was
they
the
called it?
documentary.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
that
that
was-
was a great name for the Boba documentary.
Maybe like the cargo hold? No.
That's not bad. That's not
No,
bad.
no. You hated it. It's okay. You can
There was
tell
too much
me.
grab ass in the round tables. I'm sorry, Brent. But you know what? The cool thing about the round tables was each episode like focused on something. Obviously, Matt,
Yeah.
like you told me to watch the one on the volume, and that one was really cool. So
Speaking
I'll
of
give
behind
you
the
that.
scenes, for Book of Boba Fett, Mark Hamill apparently played Luke or was on set dressed as Luke.
yep.
I don't know what to
Wow.
believe anymore, man.
So
'cause he
what is
said
that all
he
about?
lied to us.
I don't
Because
get.
I didn't think they used him at all.
I don't get what the point of bringing him in it is. Like, I mean, it's great if he shows up, but like,
I mean, I do think it's cool. Like, even if they're going to completely,
live from
Yes.
inside the Sarlacc.
yeah. Well, okay.
Well, I
pretty
think
good.
it keeps his choices intact. You know, like at the end of the day, even if it's like a computer generated version of him, it's still Mark Hamill making the decisions between how he moves, how he's gonna react to certain things.
So that was Mark Hamill doing all the flips and
What's
jumping
the,
over those hairy
yeah.
guys.
What's the
Yeah,
new
it's
like
great.
actor's name?
He's very spry for his age. He's like
Yeah.
Uncle Iroh.
That's it. Yeah.
What'd you say?
What's the new Luke actor's name?
Max?
I can't keep him straight because now the first one is now a X-wing pilot.
He looks like they showed a picture of him on set next to Ahsoka and Rosario and Mark Hamill, and I thought he looked like good enough just to be the recasted Luke anyways. Like, I don't know. I know that the CG did look very good, but I think he looks good enough without it.
I think
be
if they
Luke.
get the voice right, I'm totally fine with them doing
Using the CG, I
I
guess.
guess.
They're
I mean, the
so
precedent is a
close
little
with the
weird,
voice.
but
Yeah, I like. Part of me really
there's
wants
two of
to,
them.
to just keep using, because I know that the reason that they would just cast people who looked and sounded similar to the people that they want, but just playing them at a different age because we didn't have this kind of creepy technology. And part of me wishes that we keep that because, just like how puppets like Grogu are more satisfying to watch than fully CGI creatures.
Oh yeah, I mean, you're
they
preaching
feel
to the
more real.
choir with. We all love Episode 1 Puppet Yoda,
oh,
But,
man.
Exactly.
even though he was kind of
Unironically.
ugly.
I
But that's what
love
made
Crackhead Yoda so much.
His reappearance in Last Jedi was like the perfect blend of CGI and
I love
puppet.
Pothead Yoda in Last Jedi. I love all of them.
I love Pothead. Yeah.
Pothead
Oh,
Yoda
yeah.
is so good. He's so stoned. I love it.
And that's why like Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi Yoda still age better than Episode 2 and 3 Yoda, or even like the Episode 1 remastered Yoda.
Ketamine Yoda. Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't like that hopping around CGI Yoda so much because
Yeah.
he's so animated, but he's so lifeless. Like he's like very like passive. Like him and Mace Windu are just so obnoxious. They're all so like obnoxiously passive, and no emotion, and we must be quiet and chill, and nothing must bother us. And it's like, but I love Yoda when he's being a weird old crank. So.
Okay. Midnight Horizon. You guys have to read it, or you have to read the interludes in Midnight Horizon, because there's a character, Canto Bight, who trained under Yoda, and they left the Jedi Order for a time. And there's this whole they're telling this story through flashbacks throughout the book. And if you could just pick those out and read those, it's some of the best Yoda I've ever read or ever seen. It's like peak Yoda moment for me. I'm
Have you
absolutely
read
in love with that book.
Dooku Jedi Lost.
Not yet.
Yoda's-
That's next on my list.
Yoda's great in that.
I'm so excited. I love certain people just know how to write Yoda, and Daniel Jose Older knows how to write Yoda
Yeah.
really well.
I will
He's
say
not...
that.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Matt.
I was just gonna say he's not a stiff like in the prequels. Like he jokes and he laughs and like he's got it. Like it just
Make that noise again?
like I tried to be able to laugh like Yoda, but it ended up coming out like Scooby Doo. And I can't go back. I tried to do Yoda, I ended up doing Scooby Doo, and now I can't undo Scooby. He's
I
there.
think
I thought it was pretty good.
what I was just going to add that the Clone Wars Yoda is probably my favorite iteration of him in the prequels because he's still like monastic, Yoda, like Jedi Yoda, but he's a little bit more sarcastic and having a lot more fun with it.
His scene with the clones in the first episode, or one of the first episodes.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Or
There's
is that the movie?
a short story collection that's kids short stories that's all based on the Clone Wars. I actually
Is it
have
like
it next
this?
to my desk. No, it is actual
comics?
short stories, and most of them are just reinterpretations or it's a certain point of view. So it's from episodes, and one of them is the point of view of the clones while Yoda's talking to them. So the trio of clones that's with him, and they're all like, "This guy's pretty cool. He actually cares about us."
It's
Yoda's such a comfort character.
Yoda. I've been obsessed with him.
Yeah.
Since
Oh, yeah,
Midnight
I mean,
Horizon.
he's the
Well,
best.
since always, but I've been thinking a lot about him lately.
On May the 4th, let's celebrate Yoda.
Yeah, and I've been thinking about this a lot lately too. Grogu with Luke matches Luke with Yoda. It's mirrored.
Yeah,
Instead of-
you've talked about that before.
I know, I love that, and I can't stop thinking about it. Like Grogu leaves
Well,
Luke early the same
He
way
left
Luke
for
Yoda
Big Shiny
early.
Man. So
Yeah.
Did
because of
Luke leave
attachment.
for Big Shiny Man?
No, he left because of his attachments.
Yeah, Darth Vader.
Big Shiny Man.
Big Shiny Man?
Big
He's
shiny,
shiny.
man.
Darth Vader's shiny.
You're right.
He's very shiny.
It's the same thing. It's the same story actually, except he's a baby Yoda who's 50 years old and eats frogs.
Matt, did you drive around the state of Massachusetts today?
No.
So you didn't see the highway signs?
No, I didn't leave my
The
house
Massachusetts Department Highway people, whoever's in charge of those things.
Oh my God! Yes, I drove up and down the
Genius.
state.
I tried to take a video of
Jeez.
one, but when you take a video of like a nice electric board, it like glitched. So I didn't get good footage of it. But one said, "Don't be a scruffy looking nerf herder," or only scruffy looking nerf herders litter.
Yes.
The other said, doing the Kessel run in 12 parsecs is too fast. Drive safely.
That's
I also
awesome.
saw trust in the Force and wear your seatbelt.
That was good.
Yep.
Apparently, like further up north, they said like this is the way. I don't know. Drive safe. I don't know.
This is the way. Drive safe.
But I like how they used a
He
couple
got
of
a
like,
little
Shift,
lazy
This
up
is
north.
the way.
yeah. But
Better than
Massachusetts highway people, good job. Good sense of humor, whoever does those.
I have to say, this year's Star Wars Day, the biggest I've ever seen it. Like even when I was covering my like town meeting thing for work, they started it off by saying "May the 4th be with you" for any Star Wars fans out there. I'm like, what the hell? What are you guys talking? What are you doing?
I'll
Like
have
everybody's
you
been
know,
talking about it.
I waited a full like 10 minutes. I held out 10 minutes before my manager in my one-on-one today was just like, "Hey, so what's up?" And then by 10 minutes, I
This was it.
finally said to her, "It's May the 4th." And yeah,
Well, Dallin, we can't. They won't acknowledge potholes here, but they'll do Star Wars. So when you drive into a pothole neighborhood, the asteroid field music plays.
There you go. We just hit something. What did we just hit?
What was I gonna say? I don't know.
this
We
guy
talked
still
about
doesn't have a
Yoda.
name.
We talked about the Massachusetts Highway. Yeah, with that baby doesn't have a name.
Call him.
Our college retweeted our podcast today.
Oh yeah, that was
Just
Yes,
cool.
they
funny.
did.
Oh, nice.
Yes, they
Out
did.
of the blue.
Shout out. Thank you guys.
Thanks. Thanks for the degree and the retweet.
Supporting their alumni.
As I'm like, yeah.
As you're holding like this baby Rhodian.
Guys,
and he's holding
check this book out.
No,
Dude.
don't check that book out.
Check
Sponsored
that book
event.
out.
keep
Everybody
saying
needs to buy it. Sponsored
don't
by Screen
need
Comics.
to check that book out because I checked it out, so you don't have to check it out.
But do it anyway.
If you really need it, then
I'm gonna
do
bring it on the plane.
Remember when we thought Crosshair was Dengar?
Yeah. He looked like Dengar. They made him Dengar.
Yeah.
When did I think that?
Well, some of us did.
Okay.
It was more. It was more like a tongue-in-cheek.
Just
thing.
how
It was
some
like,
of us thought Crimson Dawn was gonna show up.
Yeah, some of us. Speaking of
Yeah.
Crimson Dawn, I read Crimson Reign. I read the latest issue. I finally am all caught up.
Knights
and
of Ren.
holy crap, am I absolutely floored by how good Crimson Reign is. Specifically, the duel with Ren against Darth Vader was just...
All right, Brent. I guess our stream's not entertaining enough for you.
That's fine.
No, but really, we'll see you in a few weeks, man.
Dude.
Thanks for coming by.
Hell yeah.
See
Can't wait.
you
See you,
in a
Brian.
few weeks. That,
that-
just blows my mind.
Yeah, that's so crazy.
I'm so excited.
Can people in the chat make me feel better? Because I don't like flying.
Yes.
If you have any words of encouragement, I need them in this trying time.
words
So
of
what you do-
encouragement,
Oh shoot! Right, because it's going to be during Celebration.
tips,
That the first 2 episodes come out.
Yeah.
That'll be interesting.
all that jazz.
So AJ, what we need you to do is you take off your shoes and you make fists with your toes
Oh
That's
yeah,
what
that's
you
from
gotta
Die
do.
Hard, right?
Into the
Yeah.
carpet.
into the carpet. You
Well,
walk
we
away.
are doing the east to west coast too, just like
Okay.
John McClane.
Okay, okay, but to get back to the recent Crimson Reign comic, I was absolutely losing it at this. Oh,
Oh, sorry.
hey, hey, get that out of there.
Which one did you want?
This one. This one.
Dude, he
Yeah.
did. How
Ren-
funny was that?
Later, Vader.
Ren and the Knights of
Later
Ren jump
Vader.
out of it. It
Pretty much
literally-
flipped him off.
Later Vader.
He goes later, Vader, jumps out a window, and then as
And
soon as he lands, he's like,
ah,
"See ya, chump." I'm like, "Oh my god, he called Darth Vader."
What is this, Spider-Man 3?
Dude is so good.
Pretty
He
much.
literally is. Ren is literally
Be a
emo
chump.
Peter.
I can't.
Beat it, chump. Destroys his camera, jumps into the sewer. That's Ren. That's Ren to a T. It's so
Just
good.
One big bully.
But they got into a lightsaber battle was awesome. And one of the Knights of Ren died, which was sad. But like Crimson
pretty
Reign as a
badass.
whole, like the idea that Kira is carrying out Maul's plan to destroy the Sith is just brilliant.
Pretty cool.
Charles
Yeah.
Soule,
Now we just need Prince Shizor.
yes, and they mentioned him. They not only
Yeah.
did they mention him by name, but they mentioned that he was vying for favor of the Empire, and that has to be something. That has to be something. That has to have a payoff. I think it
I
will.
think so. I don't think it's just an Easter egg.
We'll see. Jamie, you look entertained about.
I'm
Rendar.
reading the chat from the side.
Oh
just
yeah,
relaxing.
Dallin, you're really into Dash Rendar. I saw you had a Dash Rendar collection.
Oh, he loves Dash Rendar.
No,
Dash
Dash,
Rendar.
he is Dash Rendar.
I like Dash Rendar too. He's funny.
Yeah, he's cool.
You mean
And
he's no
Lebo.
Kyle Katarn, but he's alright.
Lebo's cool.
He's not Kyle Katarn. He's Dash Rendar.
Yeah, so he's not as good. It's alright.
I can't believe we had enough to talk about for an hour here. I didn't think we'd have much to talk about. But
Did we talk about anything?
I don't know. I don't know why this was Canto Bight themed. We just put on like
So put on a suit for
Clothes.
nothing.
Nah, dude, you put on that suit because it makes you look good.
Oh, thank you, buddy.
Rendar,
Rendar,
Dengar.
Dengar. What if it's Randar Ren? What if that was a thing? Like
Dash
Rothgar
Pendar.
Deng.
Crash Gengar. Crash Gengar.
What the hell is that?
That's Toby's thoughts on.
That's Mr. Tugboat himself.
Toby's thinking. Toby Tugboat.
Um, I'm gonna go watch some Star Wars.
The Ashby.
My parents already watched
yeah.
Rogue One without me, so.
All right.
Uh,
Okay.
one last one.
Dog one for sale.
Yeah.
That's gonna be us walking around Celebration. Those are gonna be the vendors on the floor.
Someone
Dung
banana.
worms.
If you find
Dung worms.
no, I need a stinky plush. Like
Oh.
Ooh.
the
Hey,
Jabba the Hutt,
Stinky.
the Huttling plush. I need that because then I can put it in my Clone Wars backpack.
Oh
I
yeah.
can
Alright.
use it without it, but like
We'll
that'd be-
keep-
Keep our eyes
We'll
out.
keep an eye out for it for
if
sure.
it's gonna pop up anywhere, it would be at Celebration
I got eyes out for so many things, so keep an eye out
because
for
it is
that.
not online.
We're gonna
Oh
be
my God.
Phantom Menace.
That's right. We're gonna be
Says-
a menace at Celebration.
Phantom
Everybody's
Menace,
gonna be
sure.
like, "Stop pushing me," because I'm gonna be pushing people. That's what I'm gonna be doing.
Stop pushing me.
Stop pushing me.
All right.
Just feel like in Assassin's Creed. Just be like, don't touch
It-
it. but it's
just,
something
yeah.
good.
All right,
I
AJ's
love that.
done. He's already completely like
He's taking his tie
The
off.
tie is off
tie
the
is
building.
off.
All right, I gotta take my strawberry off.
Dung worms. Dung worms.
Okay.
Oh, I
That's
forgot-
Anyway,
Yeah, no one everyone's just start undressing on stream.
great. This has been fun, guys. Happy
hope
May
myself.
4th, and we'll catch y'all again soon.
Jesus, these aren't safety pins at all.
Right. See you guys later.
See you guys.
Bye.
I'm bleeding
Happy
out.